creating a tomography emission tool and like a CT, a CAT scan, or PET, MIR machine goggles. So this is like the first setup. I'm trying to reface so I can get the same metric range, similar to the same metric range, however, in an inductor. So I have an overlay this with COIL, so I can create the inductor first. I know I would have to use gadolinium, so I have metal there, and I know I have to use gadolinium in order to assist in the MIR scan wirelessly in augmented reality goggles. So this is like the first proportion of the as I add iron in between this part, 2 pieces of iron, and then what I'm going to do is coat it in resin over the parts, in thick resin, and keep it to the shape alongside this proportion. I'll probably put plastic wrap on the bottom of it, so to take it off the frame, put plastic wrap, and then lay it back on. So the plastic wrap did so that the resin doesn't stick to the surfaces. And do the same thing to this side and this side. And there, that's about it. I don't have to wrap the inside of it. And I can see through it, and it should fit the range, the range of the original plastic glasses. So that's the following next. I still would need the Hall-effect sensors. I still would need the Doppler sensors. I still would need the bipolar sensors. I still would need the accelerometers, access fixed accelerometers. I still would need the diodes, single phase rectified diodes. I still would need the transistors, the MOSFETs. I still would need the gadolinium for the central. So I shall put magnets and apply magnets alongside the metal surfaces that I'm going to glue metal onto it, steel, and then add the permanent magnets, nickel, neodymium alongside of it, and in the frontal area too. So this is going to be the subsystem of the Hall effect. This is more than a couple of Teslas. It's more than a little bit. I have a coil that is spun in a donut around the shape, and then I wrap the tubuloid type transformer around it, wire. Each one is separate from one another. This one is an entire coil that goes all the way around the entire system. So that is more than a couple of Teslas. So it's like 5 Teslas or 6 Teslas. I think that's about six Teslas. Now here it should be about 8 Teslas or 6 or 7 Teslas, and 6 or 7 Teslas here. So, and here it should be 6. I believe that's 1 Tesla, and that should be 1.5 Tesla, and that's 1.5 Tesla. It's actually more than 1.5 because it's 12 feet. So that's about 6 Teslas, and that's about 6 Teslas there. So I'll be right back and finish the rest. Okay, so there, I put the beacon on there, the beak. I would have to I'm going to make holes in it, and I'll probably make it longer. I would have to probably make it longer to add the transducers and the yellow light diodes and the Hall-effect sensors alongside the exterior. I want to make something like a tractor beam around that area. And then I'm also going to make a horn in central, a circular or an oval shaped horn, where I'm also going to have transducers localized within the open gap of the coil. I have a tubuloid coil there along with a donut coil, over a donut coil. So here I added more copper wire, and it's a lot of turns, so that should be more than a couple of Teslas. So each Tesla is 11 pounds, mind you. So every Tesla is 11 pounds, and what makes a Tesla is 12 feet of wire spun into a helix coil, which enumerates to 11 pounds of electrodynamic gus. So I'm gonna make a tractor beam under here. These are my goggles, and also for sensors, sensory. For MRIs, and different tactile sensors. So I'm starting with the subsystem first, and then I'm going to enclose the system. My name is Jermaine Morton. Goodbye.